bright young woman, and that's an understatement. She spends much of her time immersed in both academics and extracurricular activities. She is captain of the math competition team at the Knowledge Bowl, as well as president of Theta Club and Nu Alpha Theta. In the fall, she plans to study chemistry and pre-medicine at Vanderbilt University. Nibby, as her friends and family refer to her, has blown every standardized test that she's ever taken out of the water. She's a National Merit Scholar, an honor received by only the top 1% of high school students nationwide. In approximately 8 years, I will be looking for her to be my physician. So please come back to me, Ms. Nibby. I would like to quote Nibby's advanced placement teacher, Mr. Wade Hall, in his description of Nibby, and I quote, "In this era of feel-good awards and inflated GPAs, here is a young woman who has earned everything she has ever received. I could not agree more. Her work ethic is impeccable." In my own search for inspiration to describe Nibby, I received it in this very room, on this very stage, 2 Sundays ago, when Reverend Rufus Smith spoke about the importance of humility in our everyday lives. Always be humble. Don't just look out for your own interest, but for the interest of others as well. I believe this is something Nibby practices on a daily basis. I thought of Nibby when I heard these words by Mr. John Cassis. It is nice to be important, but it is much more important to be nice. Class of 2012, I introduce to you your valedictorian, Nibby.
Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. And don't get pregnant or get anyone else pregnant. At least not until you're ready. The most valuable thing he told us was that we should take everything as it comes. Today is not the end of something. It is the first beginning in a long line of new beginnings. We are becoming part of a world where sleeping until 11 a.m. is a reality, and laundry does not do itself anymore. Some of you already have your foot in the door, while others of you are probably hiding Kleenexes underneath your chairs crying to you when the ceremony is over. But before crossing over into our adult lives, we should look back at every small struggle that brought us here today. Let us be thankful. Thank your parents for supporting you and putting up with you for 18 years, for driving you to every track meet and band practice, and for not missing your graduation from the world. Thank your friends for always lending an ear, a smile, and shoulder to lean on. Thank your teachers for instilling in you the knowledge that you will take forth into the world. Considering how much most of them get paid, you should probably thank them twice. And thank yourself for doing everything necessary to make sure you sat in this church today. Remember every struggle and success that brought you here, and thank yourself for making it through. And whatever may come in the future, take it in stride, one step at a time. You are not alone.